Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a really fun video. I'm going to be doing the full face using only mom's makeup challenge. I'm super excited to do this one. I've seen a lot of these and I think they're so funny and so fun to do, so I decided I was going to do it. So I have this whole bin of all my mom's makeup right here. She has some pretty good stuff and some, pretty old stuff, but we're going to make it work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to find maybe like a moisturizer. I'm just going to put all my hair back. So I'm going to try to find maybe like a moisturizer or something to prep the skin. She does have a lot of creams, which I'm very surprised about, but I'm very happy. Go mom, go you. Okay, so she has L'Oreal Revitalift Night Cream, which looks like this, but I'm not going to use that one. And then she has the Age Perfect. She has the Age Perfect Day Cream from L'Oreal Paris. I guess they come in like a little set. She has an oil-free moisture for sensitive skin. It's a Neutrogena product. And then for primer, I actually have this one as well. The Stila One-Step Corrector. It looks like this. So what I think I'm going to do first is, and she has another primer. The Hangover 3-in-1 by Too Faced. It's a replenishing primer and setting spray. It looks like that. So I'm going to use this as the primer and my setting spray. So I'm just going to set that aside. So I think I'm going to go in with this Neutrogena one. Oil-free moisture for sensitive skin. So I'm just going to do... Okay, mom, you need a new one. Okay, well that was as much as I could get. So I'm just gonna apply that all over my face. My face does look super red today. I don't really know why, but just ignore it. Okay, so for primer, I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1, the one I just showed you. So I'm just gonna spray. I'm not really sure how many sprays to do. Mom, what do you do? So I'm just gonna go ahead. It smells like coconut. A weightless 3-in-1 coconut water infused mist that primes, sets, and refreshes makeup while it helps keep skin hydrated. This definitely feels really, really good on the skin. I was actually with her when we went to Sephora to buy this, but I've never used it personally. So Mom, I might steal this from you because it feels really good. So now for foundation, she has the Stila Stay All Day foundation in the shade Light. So it looks like this. It's one of the ones where you just pump it and it comes out. This one might be a little bit too light, but I don't know. Then she has a Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation in the shade Natural Tan. So I'm not really sure because this one might be a little bit too dark, but the Stila might be a little bit too light. So I'm just gonna go ahead and see. I'm gonna use my own Real Techniques brush just because I don't want to use her products. I know that might be breaking a rule of the challenge or whatever, but I'm gonna use my Real Techniques buffing brush. I think I'm going to go in with this Bobbi Brown one, just a little bit. So I'm going to shake it. I'm going to pump a little tiny bit on the back of my hand. Get my mirror ready. I'm going to spray the brush with the same primer just to give it like a little bit more hydration for the skin. So I'm going to take a little bit of that foundation. I'm just going to test it out on my cheek. Definitely does match my skin, I would say. I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it's not like covering up all the redness, which I wish it did, but So I'm just going to stick with the same foundation. I think I'm going to use this one for sure. So I'm just going to take the cap off and pump a couple pumps. This foundation is very liquidy. It's like very thin, very liquidy. I'm just going to apply a good even layer first, and then depending on the coverage, I might go back and build it up a little bit. So I think it looks pretty good, honestly. I think it really matches my skin tone. I mean, her and I are very similar in the terms of like makeup. Like we usually use the same foundation color and like eyebrow color for the pencils and stuff. So I'm not really surprised, but this foundation does look, it does look good, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't think I'm gonna go in with another layer, at least not yet. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, she doesn't have any like setting powder or anything. From what I can see, it's just these two old like eyeshadow palettes. So she has this first one from L'Occitane, and there's no like shade or anything that I can tell, but it just looks like that. It's like a lavender purple shade and like a peachy shade, and then this like OG eyeshadow quad palette from Maybelline. I don't know if this one has, oh, this is Expert Wear in Mocha Motion. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out with my eyes. What I'm gonna do to prime my eyes is I'm gonna be using this, I don't even know what this is, Urban Decay 24/7 concealer. I don't know if FBI is the shade or what it is. So I'm just gonna prime my eyes with that. It's like a pencil concealer. I honestly don't even know if she like uses this, but I'm gonna blend it out with my finger. It's so much easier to blend the concealer on my eyes now that I took my acrylics off, and it's like, wow. I mean, I do miss them. I wish I could get them back, but I gotta wait a little bit. Okay, so now that our concealer is all blended on the eyes, I'm gonna move on to setting that. So what I'm gonna do, she doesn't have any like eyeshadow brushes. The only brushes she has in this is, I think this is an It Cosmetics brush. I think I was there at Ulta when we bought it. It just looks like that. Just looks like this. And then she has a Flawless Face Bare Minerals brush. It's like one of those big fluffy brushes. This one's kind of, it's not as soft as I would like it to be, but it's okay. So I'm not going to use these just because, like I said before, I don't want to really use her products, like face products and like brushes and stuff. So I'm going to take my own fluffy brush, and I'm going to take, I don't know if these have any colors, like specific colors in the quad, but I'm going to be taking the light shade right here. It's just like it's like a white bone color, and I'm going to be setting my eyes with that. Oh, so what I can see is that there is glitter in that one. So I guess I'm just going to keep that on the brow bone because it is glittery. So I'm just going to put that under the brow bone and like the upper crease. These shadows, I think they're all glittery. So it's gonna be kind of tough. So I'm just gonna use the same brush and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's kind of like a tan. And I don't want to use too much just because there is glitter. So I'm just gonna place that in the crease. I'm just gonna build it up to the intensity that I want because it's not as pigmented. So I might have to do a couple layers, but it's definitely glittery because my crease, my brow bone, they're shining. I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other side. I think I want a little bit more darkness, so I'm gonna take the darkest shade, which is this one right here. I'm gonna take a little bit of that. Don't forget to tap off any excess, and then I'm gonna place it right where I placed that last color. I'm gonna go in with a light hand just because I don't know the intensity of this shade. But it does look good. I'm just gonna place that in the crease and like the outer corner. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm kind of focusing the product on the outer part of my eye, and then whatever's left on the brush I'll just drag it in. So it's looking pretty good. I mean, it looks like my eye's sweating because it's basically like all glitter, all shimmer. So it does look kind of strange, but the colors are really not bad. So I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. So now that I'm done with the crease, I need a lid color. So I think I'm gonna go into this L'Occitane palette that she has. And I think I'm gonna go in with the peachy shade. It might be a little bit light, but I'm just gonna work with it. So I don't know if I should use Fix Plus for this or like her like Too Faced Hangover spray. But I'm just gonna go in without it first, just so I can see what it looks like. I'm just gonna put that all over the lid and kind of blending it into the crease. I think it's very hard to tell on camera what it looks like. It's basically like a little bit darker than my eyelid shade, but it does look pretty nice. I mean, again, I think it does have some glitter in it, so it's very glittery, but for what it is, I think it's good. So I'm just gonna do the other eye. So I'm gonna go back into the outer corner and just blend everything together. so there are no harsh lines. So that's basically what the eyes look like. I'm actually really surprised that she has like all these glitter shadows. She doesn't really use eyeshadow that much, but I mean, these shadows are good. So next, what I think I'm gonna do is mascara. Actually, I'm gonna go in with eyeliner first. She has, I guess just this one, a 12-hour infallible, the super slim liquid eyeliner by L'Oreal. It just looks like that. And I usually tightline, so I think I'm gonna just do that. But it is gonna be kind of hard for me because this is a liquid. Okay, so now that I'm done with the eyeliner, I'm gonna move it on to mascara, and she uses the Revlon Ultimate All-in-One mascara. It just looks like that. It has the red cap. I think it's like that line where each color of mascara means a different thing, like does a different thing. So I think this one might just do all of it in one. I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. The wand looks like that. It's a little strange, but so I'm just gonna apply a couple coats of mascara. This mascara is really, really good. Like, I have long eyelashes already. Like, me, my sister, and my mom all have long eyelashes, but this, like, I don't even know if you can tell, but this mascara is pretty bomb. Like, I'm actually really, like, low-key surprised. It is a little bit clumpy, but not clumpy to the point where you have to, like, go back and get the clumps out, if you know what I mean. It's, like, a good clumpy. But, wow. This looks so good. And the camera, like, doesn't even do it justice. Like, if you could see my eyelashes right now, you'd be like, whoa. Are those real? Like, I might actually have to steal this one for my mom just because, like, Revlon? Okay. So now, let's see what's next. There's really nothing else. She has Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray, which I think I was there when she got it at Sephora. Not 100% sure, but good job, Mom. Oh, she has a lip pencil from Merle Norman. I told you guys before about this company. It just makes makeup for sensitive skin, like rosacea, stuff like that, which we have. So this is the shade Forget Me Not. It's just like a little pencil, looks like that. So I'm gonna go in with this. So I'm just gonna line my lips and fill them in. So here's what the color looks like. It's actually really, really pretty. It's a really good lip pencil too. Like, it feels really nice on the lips. Like, it doesn't feel, like, my lips don't feel dry, which I know is like a huge problem with lip liners and liquid lipsticks in general. So that's basically it. Like, she doesn't have anything else that I could like add. Oh, I could do a little bit of a highlight using like this palette right here. So I'm gonna go into that white shade that I used on the brow bone, and I'm gonna take, I don't really know what brush to take. I guess I'll just use this one right here. I'm just gonna pick up some of that. I'm gonna spray my brush with the primer that I used. I'm just gonna apply it to my cheeks. I mean, honestly, like, it looks good. Like, that blinding, like, highlight. Because this shadow is very glittery, so it would be perfect for just, like, a highlight. Yeah. Looks very good. So I just did a little bit down the bridge of my nose as well, which I usually don't ever do, but why not? Like, I don't even think you can tell that much, but... So the last step to this whole entire challenge is just to spray my face with the setting spray. So since I used the Too Faced one a lot, I think I'm gonna set this one aside, and I'm gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter one that she has, because I've used it before. I have my own, and I know that it's really good, so I'm just gonna spray some of that. So here's the finished makeup look using only my mom's products. I mean, I did use some of my own brushes, but that's just because I didn't want to mix them, and she only had two, so it's gonna be kind of hard. But this is what it looks like. I think it actually came out good. She does have some really good products. She doesn't use these products like on the daily, but this mascara, guys, you need to go get it. It's the Revlon Ultimate All-in-One with the red cap. Like, it's so, so good. So here's the finished face. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun filming it. I was super excited to do this one, and I knew I had to get it up for you guys. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below on what you want me to film. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also hit that notification bell so you will get notifications when I post, and then you will know to come watch my video. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video.